Why so quiet? Why so quiet? I'm bored.
You ain't bored with her.
Yeah, I don't have nothing else to do. The game's still loading.
Well, it's gonna take a while.
Yours did too? What you got in there? Huh? What you got in there? No game. No game. Are you on the phone?
It's week 6 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's coming off a successful week catching the ball, 143 yards. It's the Broncos.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Pickett. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Following the fumble recovery, Bishop. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cole Kmet, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 18 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Pickett. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dickson. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Bishop. That is caught. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Broncos in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Off the play fake, Bishop. And a dump off here to Robinson. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Looking to throw. Bishop. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now 3rd down and very long. Back to throw, Pickett. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Here's Michael Dickson now to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Running left to give to Pacheco. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A Bronco 1st down there. 12 yards on the play.
1st down, Denver.
Back to throw. Bishop. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Bishop. That's complete right side to Kmet. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bishop. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. You look at this Bronco defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you're head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 2nd and a couple. As they've got it as we resume action. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Bishop. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Bishop. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal, Denver.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Broncos 21, Colts nothing.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Here is 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Broncos.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down, Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop. And Thomas has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. There's the tight end Cole Kmet as he and this offense trot back out onto the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that. Charles, defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
On 1st and 10, Bishop. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. Pickett now on first down as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Second down, here's Pickett. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Broncos.
Again, it's Pacheco. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Bishop. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're...
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joejuan Williams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point unmade good by Sanders. And the lead down to 20. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage. Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A give right side for Pacheco. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pickett. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Runs over it, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Pickett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Coup now for the point after. And that stretches the lead to 27. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down, here's the run. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Pickett. Pass caught here by Osborne. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase, 59 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now down to 20. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down,
Back to throw. Bishop. He gets it to Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. A run by Pacheco on second down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Bishop. And there's a short throw. And the ball is knocked out. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Now Pickett. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again with Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Running left to give to Pacheco. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Short throw caught by Pitts. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Pickett on 2nd down. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back to throw, Pickett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Rondale Moore there to make the grab. And the Colts get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep this a 15-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try to run for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Denver, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Next up, it's the Packers on the clock. The Elks are on the clock.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock. The Chargers are up now. They're on the clock. The New England Patriots are now on the clock. The Voyagers are now on the clock. It's the Tennessee Titans now on the clock. The Washington Commanders are now on the clock. With the next selection, it's the Washington Commanders. The Aviators now on the clock. The Aviators now on the clock. With the next selection, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the New England Patriots now on the clock. The Elks are on the clock. The Cardinals on the clock now. The Voyagers are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Tennessee Titans. The Oilers are now on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The Miami Dolphins now on the clock. The Condors are on the clock. The Aviators now on the clock. The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock. The Elks are on the clock. The Voyagers are now on the clock. Next up, the Commanders are on the clock. The Oilers are now on the clock. With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The 49ers on the clock now. The Condors are on the clock. The Aviators now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Green Bay Packers. The Elks are on the clock. The Voyagers are now on the clock. Now on the clock, the Washington Commanders. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The San Francisco 49ers are now on the clock. The Condors are on the clock. It's the Dallas Cowboys now on the clock. The Elks are on the clock. The Condors are on the clock. The Oilers are now on the clock. The Voyagers are now on the clock. The Washington Commanders are now on the clock. The Oilers are now on the clock. The Aviators now on the clock. Now on the clock, the San Francisco 49ers. The Condors are on the clock. On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys. The Elks are on the clock. The Voyagers are now on the clock. With the next selection, it's the Washington Commanders. The Bengals now on the clock. It's now the San Francisco 49ers pick. They're up. The Condors are on the clock.